live.
We're live.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to the first Fun with Lego Trains, episode 1.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't know. We were talking about trains all last night, and I wanted to do a stream, so we're doing a train Lego stream. Test it out and see how people like it. And if we like it, I might actually have a schedule planned out for next week.
Before we go into any much deeper, Haley, does Holland and Ballin know we're here and doing this?
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Maybe they want to talk about trains too.
If they want to talk about trains, they can talk. I don't have their email. All right.
I like trains.
I got fix.
All right. So you can send them an email because they like trains.
I got Uncle Cheats.
All right. Send them all. We have space. But yeah, a group of us was talking all crazy train. 20-minute train rant, and we're like,
yeah, not me.
oh, TF Bricks. Where is that guy, man? There he is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I know Bricksmith. He's not a train person, but he is here for support.
I do own trains, and I don't have anything against them. And if my city was big enough, I'd have them. At least one. Probably.
It's either that or we start talking about Pokemon, and I know how much he loves talking about Pokemon. So
Pokemon.
I will literally get up and walk out the room. You don't want me to talk about football? I don't want you to talk about Pokemon.
Oh.
I forgot.
There we go.
There you go.
But yeah.
I sent the link to Uncle Cheat.
I haven't gotten into Lego.
Lucky.
Brickbender said he has not gotten into Lego. Why not, sir?
Lego trains.
Oh.
Lego trains.
You
It
know,
only takes,
you don't know what you're missing.
it only takes one.
I had a pool table size, regulation pool table size layout, train layout, and it.
All right. So, all right. I know what we can do for our first train talk.
Is it forever sorting? Because that's what I'm doing.
No, we will talk about that at the end of the stream
Oh,
and
okay.
the middle of the stream.
Okay.
So, I guess we can go around the room and what was everyone's first train? And how did you get into trains?
Okay, I want to go first.
Go.
Mine's really short. As a small child, I got a train set. I got the Santa Fe for Christmas, and it was 83, 84, and it was the OH scale, the bigger than little. The cars were like that big, and my dad put me a loop in the basement and wouldn't let me play with it by myself. And I loved that train until we moved, and then I had my very own train room, one singular room. It was the old coal room in the house we lived in, but it was cleaned up since then. I mean, but that was my first train. Do you mean Lego?
We're talking about trains and everything else, so continue.
Oh, that's the extent of it and I did that. We lived in that house for 4 years, and my train went into disrepair, and I used to have a little engine that you put little liquid in the top, and it would smoke as it went around. I don't know what that train was called, but I love that one too. So, I had the Santa Fe when I was a kid. I also had the orange and black one too, that engine. I had those both in non-Lego form.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have the high passenger train. The high speed train, the white one. The white one from 2 or 3 years ago. And then 3-4 years, I don't know how many years. Then I got the Continental from
Brick jam? The brick jams?
Yeah, but like the theme.
The Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger, and then Brick Jams also gave us the '01 Hogwarts Express.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 out of 3 of those are built in my house. So I do like the way some of these newer trains are looking, and don't really care that much for the older ones. The new stuff kind of makes me happy. And by new stuff, I'm talking about the 2018 sets, train sets. But it's mixed in. Like I said, had I stayed at the old house, there was a loop going into the city. I was going to up my city by another 20 base plates, and we were going to get a train.
You got bricks for Chris in the chat.
Hey, Chris.
That man has an invite.
As well as Doc Sampson.
Hey, Doc. I don't have the external chat open. If I find it gets me in trouble. That's the extent of my train story as of right now. To be continued.
Okay.
And I don't mean like tonight. I'm just saying in general. Because I know good and well I'm not done with trains.
I guess what got me into trains was watching other people's YouTube videos. People like Bricks for Chris, Bricksar, Jane. They're running all these Lego trains, and wow, those are Lego. I gotta get into those. And then you go look at some of the prices on those trains, and you're like, wow, can't get into those. So, and the first train I got was the one Julian mentioned, white high-speed passenger train,
right,
from several years ago. That was shortly followed by the blue cargo train. Only 2 trains that was out at the time. And it has grown to 10 different trains now. And all the expensive ones that I said I would never get.
Yay!
Once I seen trains running around somebody's layout, yeah, gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
Very nice. And now in your city, you have 2 tracks. You have two tracks going on, right?
Yep.
Do they extend over the water too?
One breaks off, goes through a tunnel right in the water.
Yeah.
And the outer loop goes all the way around the outside of the tunnel, over the water.
Okay.
Cool.
Switching to 9-volt.
I got a question for Hoosh, if that's all right, Haley. You mind?
Oh no, yeah, go ahead.
I know this is your train baby here, but hey, Hoosh, I know you've looked at Down Under Bricks City and stuff. Have you seen his one of the last updates where he did he broke the track off up underneath is and are you planning on doing that, or did you yeah, train baby, that's what I said, maniac. Are you planning on having where you can park all your trains up underneath your raised up part of your city?
The plan is to have all my trains parked where you can see them.
I see.
Right now,
like Mr. Bookie Boo, right?
Right now, I got 4 trains in the train yard. 2 go inside the train shed, and then 2 on the outside of the train shed.
Okay.
And then I can run 2 trains at the same time.
Are you ever going to make them crash?
Not intentionally.
Brick Brenner said he would. He'll do that for you.
I will help you out.
He likes to see minifigs die.
Maybe at 1,000 subscribers.
There you go. I like it.
I like it.
I like it.
Very nice.
Thank you for answering my question, sir. First time caller, long time listener.
I'll be right back, guys.
Good luck. He's going to put on the thing to make sure it doesn't get enough to tear him up.
Hold on, let me adjust where my camera is pointing because I'm pretty sure he's sleepwalking at the moment.
Your camera's not off for us.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I only ever did HO or OH scale trains. My first train was the Harry Potter train.
Oh.
That was put out by Bachman. Ran that around the track and then bought several more and built a bigger track and
Nice.
bought more and built the track. And, yeah. I'll have to find some pictures and post some pictures.
Does Brickzar know we're doing a train stream?
I think Hoosier said he was going to email him.
Hoosier, did you see that? I ask Hoosier questions when he's not there.
I figure we give this stream a test run and see how it plays, and if we like it, I'll keep it going, and we'll see if we can get some more Lego train experts in here.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not promising I'm going to be here every time. I love trains, but look, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Haley. I know we're talking about trains, but Haley has literally one of my most favorite sets behind her right now.
3-in-1 Creator.
Yep, I love that one so much. I bought 2 when I didn't have to.
Yeah, this one I found this at Walmart last week for $7.
Oh my God, was that the last one? Did you send us that group text about that or no?
Well, I wanted it, so I grabbed it.
There it is. Never mind.
I don't send group texts about the ones that there's only one, and I'll probably end up.
Okay.
I think Julian.
The moose. You gotta have the moose.
Gotta have that moose.
I think Julian said he'll give you $8 and pay shipping.
Pretty much. Yeah. Checks in the mail.
I like that set.
I love that set. I bought it twice, put it on display twice in my city twice.
Oh wow.
Love that thing.
We got
found 1,000 pieces somewhere, but
we got a Fick and Brick sighting in the chat.
Yeah. He's like, "What is this link?" And then he came over and saw us. And that's what it was.
And Brick Blaze.
Brick Blaze.
Hey. Oh, he's back to his supper. No, yeah. Vic, you're more than welcome to join in, and anyone else who would like an invite to come in here and talk about trains or Lego trains. Shirt and pants are required.
The entire time. And
the entire time. We have to say that again. I'm gonna laugh. But okay.
It's a shame you had to say it the first time.
All right. So where's Sean?
I think he's finally back to bed. I don't know. He went to bed, and then he walked back in here. And usually I have my camera down at the Lego, mainly because he just walks through. He does not care.
I don't blame him. So did you let the Brickzar know we were doing a train stream?
I honestly fell asleep and forgot to do it.
What?
Wait, what? Just now? What are you talking?
I think I still have his. I think I have his email. You sent him an invite, anyways.
Yeah.
Hey, collecting bricks. Collecting bricks.
Yeah. Hey, collecting bricks.
All right. So you want to know my train history background?
Yes, we do. Worse than almost anything.
Okay. So my history train background is I started with Lionel trains. 'Cause that's what my dad used to mess with, and he had his own Lionel setup in the garage, like the whole town and the mountain and everything was trained and whatnot. So after he died, we ended up packing up and it's sitting in a storage unit. And I think after got out of high school and started to college, I got back into Lego. And trains got me, Indiana Jones and trains got me back into Lego. So plus Lego trains are a lot cheaper than doing Lionel trains or anything.
Yeah.
I set up. So I started trains. My first Lego train was actually the engine is currently falling apart, but this is from 1997, set 4561 or 4560, depending on which one you're looking up in Brickmate. But I don't know, one of my favorite trains. But you can open it up and you can add little cars you put in here and the nice 9 volt. But, so yeah, I got that, and then the Emerald Knight was my first new Lego train. Yeah. And after that, just started collecting more and more and more. And now I got a bunch of trains.
How many?
I think I have almost every version back up till I'm still working on a couple of the 9 volts and a little bit further, but that's where
nice.
A lot.
That's a lot of trains.
What? So I'm either trying to like brick build a couple of them because like we were talking about the Santa Fe train, and I got the engine, but the passenger cars and the baggage mail to brick build it with the actual colors it came with.
Not gonna happen.
It's gonna be the same price as buying it sealed.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So I'll probably change up the colors and make some more.
There you go.
I'm thinking with Emerald Knight and Santa Fe doing custom cars, trying to keep them close to the same colors as the originals.
Mm-hmm.
See how that works out.
Especially that Emerald Knight, those tan windows, the train windows, those are the most expensive piece of that if you want to make more of the carts.
You said the Emerald Knight.
It's the let's see what the
I think
what's the set number on Emerald Knight?
I think the last time I checked, just for the windows in one car is $90.
What?
101.94.
What?
Those stupid little windows, and that's not including the $3 glass piece.
Oh, I see. The $3 glass piece.
Yeah, it's that special train window glass.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's see.
Right. So I already pulled it up. I got it ready for you guys.
All right, let's see.
There it is.
Perfect timing.
Huh? Oh yeah. So.
Yeah, 10.
Wow.
The tan windows, they start at $6 and they go up.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah, they go up to $20. So, and it's.
Well, you got 193 in a store. Holy hell. A 10 will run you almost $150.
Oh, I guess those glass pieces went down. Never mind.
Well, still.
They were $3 when I was looking at them a while ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, slight modifications. Same color window, different style window is what I'm thinking.
There you go.
It's like talking about the. So I get the kits from the Brick Model Railroad, and because I know they use that ball bearing, and there was, I don't know, I think we've all had discussion about using non-Lego things and Lego sets. So.
Totes.
Compared to like Lego Purist and everything.
Yeah. By the way, folks, I am no longer as purist as I used to be. Just so you know. I still don't have any aftermarket non-Lego elements, but I do have Lego elements. Anyway, nobody cares. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm digging the roller bearing setup that they use.
Yeah.
It's got to be easier on the equipment, easier on the motor.
Oh.
Less friction's always better, right?
Absolutely. And if you can save other parts by just using,
Yeah.
Yes, they have corrupted me collecting bricks. They have corrupted me.
Julian,
I think there's just certain things that need to be done, and you got to do what you got to do.
There you go.
Julian's as pure can be. Don't let him lie to you.
Pure as the driven snow.
Did he say pure as yellow snow?
No.
Something like that.
No. No. Okay. Oh, goodness. You just had to go there, Hoosh, huh?
Couldn't help it. You left the door open, man.
Yeah. Come on in. What does he want?
Oh my goodness. You don't need to go out. They all got baths today because they were covered. Solid white dog went outside, came back brown. Mud.
Nice.
Yeah. Maniac, I need to get that now too. He said instead of back to black, back to bricks.
Yeah, we were talking. So my T-shirt is back to back, which is the Astros back to back World Series thing. And the only reason I got it is because I like Back to the Future. Plus, I like the Astros. And
Yeah.
but no, it's funny because I was looking at possible Back to the Future style shirts for Philly, since we're bringing the town square. We,
Yeah. Have you seen Blaze's? Blaze has a brick. The one in Chicago, Brick World, did had a T-shirt that said something about back to the brick or back to brick. Some with the Back to the Future-esque logo on it.
Yeah, I thought about contacting Kevin to make some, since he's good at designing. Makes. I know. Oh my goodness! All right. Hold down the fort. I'll be right back.
I don't think she meant like that.
They only go crazy like that when she mentions Kevin's name. They must not like Kevin.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kevin, where is he?
What the hell? I don't know. I'm not Kevin's keeper. Oh, that would have been awesome if that had been Kevin. Look, everybody. Chad's back showed up.
I had to look twice.
Yeah. Chad. Yeah, Chad. The question.
Is there any tabletops on them tables? Come on now.
No, of course not.
You're blocking the view. Step to the left.
You could have had a shirt that you got out of the dryer instead of off the floor.
I think he stole Uncle Cheap's shirt. That's about the same color he was wearing today.
I did.
What's up, Wrinkly?
Hey. I just spilled my whole drink on my shirt. So
I knew it. I knew that was a clean shirt because I've had plenty of shirts that were that wrinkled. I just didn't show up on the live stream. I guess this is the quality of people you have to put up with there, Haley.
Hey, yeah. I've been there. I just grab whatever's clean and go out the door. Go.
I don't iron nothing, buddy.
Oh, I don't know what an iron is either.
An iron?
Iron?
I thought that was just metal work.
There you go.
No, the process of keeping everything clean in this house with 4 dogs.
Non-existent?
Today I dumped all the laundry on the couch so I could fold it. Within less than 5 minutes, I come back and 2 dogs are just curled up on top of the laundry, sitting there staring at me like, huh? I'm just.
I thought she was going to say Sean took care of it.
Yeah.
I knew that was too good to be true.
Did you guys even know he had a door right there?
He has a door where?
He's been working. Yeah, he just opened the door. There's a door right there to the outside of his house.
Oh.
Yeah, he went out last night.
I didn't even realize it was. I must not have been here. Did he come back with pants on? Right?
I hope so. I wasn't looking that low.
You're muted, Chad. Just keep trying.
You're looking at my pants?
I wasn't looking at your pants. I'm just making sure they're on.
Oh, they are.
Hey, have you picked up the new trains yet?
The new ones?
Yeah.
No. Probably after New Year's, I'll pick them up. Because I really want to play with the new Bluetooth possibilities. I do like the new passenger train. I like the nose piece. Looks a lot better.
That's the one I'm getting.
Oh, it's a good thing I left brick set open. Let's go look at them now.
I found out today that my Lego store is opening on the 16th of this month.
Oh.
And I've heard they're going to put their grand opening off until after the holidays.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm hoping they do the grand opening in time where I can buy a couple of the new passenger trains.
Oh.
And build for the show I got January 19th. If we're going to start doing a train show, maybe we can build it when we get them.
Yeah. Talking about this? No.
I want that one too, but I want the passenger train first.
No, yeah, okay.
See, because there's an older train that looks.
Yeah, Hoosier was playing with it, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's the one that's got the battery boxes built into the base.
Is that the one you have?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. But no, yeah,
because I think I picked up the red passenger train from a couple years ago. I couldn't stand that one. I was like the shape of the passenger trains have never really I never really liked, but I actually like this nose piece.
Well, let's look at this nose piece, shall we?
See, everybody.
Here it comes.
Everybody says that train reminds them too much of the white passenger train.
Whatever.
Yeah, but the white one has the really pointy nose.
Yeah, you gotta have a real wide base on that one. This one's a snub nose.
Yeah, I like the snub nose. And I like the fact that if you just bought 2.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how it plugs in. There's one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because the motor is the power is the new one too. So plugged.
I do like that one better.
I
don't know. The other one looks like more of a true bullet train.
Yeah.
Because a true bullet train has that longer front end.
Huh.
Why are we putting that 1x2 on top of that side with the instructions?
You know which side you're messing with? That's the side to control
That's for the orange train, Julian.
Watch yourself. Don't get hurt now.
I just like that you don't have to worry about all the wires. They cut down so much on the wires.
Yeah.
And still leaves, plus, you can still plug in anything else like lights. The lights in.
Yeah, I mean, and plus, you buy 2 white passenger trains.
Oh no! So you could put lights in because the very front section has the two clear.
Right here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then it actually went. Oh yeah. Okay. And now I want to go get it so I can play with it.
Well, this is part of my process when I buy something and want to really dig in. If I'm digging it, I'll go over here and figure it out. Come on and ride it, that train.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can put 2 of them together. You have a fairly long train and not have to make no modifications, not have to go and source any parts.
The no motor pulls it though.
Hey, it's 29 by 40 inches, the track.
That's standard.
Yeah, I just figured out,
Oh, I'm just saying standard. Well, plus the bases are very common train pieces. So there's this orange plate only came in this one set. By the way, it's $3 on Bricklink if you want to make more.
Let's see if there's any exclusivity in here. None so far. Oh, that's the new power function, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. It only comes in 2 sets. So there's a new piece that only comes in 2 sets.
Nice.
I figure it's just trains.
Oh, that's nice. It actually tells you how many sets it's been.
Yeah. And also when you click so I can click here, but if you click here.
Oh, sorry, Charlie.
Oops, wrong button. Hang on. My bad. This is the dumb part.
Do you got him, Haley, or you want me to do it?
He has the 03 in his thing, right?
There you go, Haley. If you click on the element number or the design number according to them,
that's his. Okay.
It gives you all of the color, all of the different colors that is recognized.
Charlie has that train on his table right now, so he's going to show it off.
Nice.
We're going to get him to open it and build it and show us.
So this came in that one set.
I think he was building some of it last night.
Yeah.
We want him to turn it on and turn on the power functions, test out the app, and do everything there.
Get it together, buddy. Is Charlie in the room?
He's in the chat. Sorry, Charlie. We all got sidetracked with trains. Yeah, yell loudly. Hey, where's my invite?
Charlie, you have an email, buddy.
I gotta get my other chair.
Yeah, you do. And some Rogaine.
So I know no offense to Julian and Jason, but I know Chad's a trained person, Haley's a trained person. Do you all see Lego making some kind of plug where we can run our old power functions on the Bluetooth model?
Like
Lego's not going to give you anything that means you won't be spending more money with them.
I would either a standalone converter, but even then, it's because even before going from the 9-volt to the new, no, because the trains could easily run -U. I don't see him doing it.
Or possibly one of these other, like 4D bricks or.
That'd be cool if they would do something aftermarket that would connect them all up.
Yeah, because the aftermarket area has really come a lot. That's why I'm curious about the Bluetooth, because there's a lot of third-party apps, Bluetooth apps that currently run better, like the roller coaster. I use a different party app to run that one.
I don't blame you. That it seems like that app is dumb.
But I think Lego tech side is also learning and evolving. So
We can hope.
trial and error.
Maniac for Brick says converter would be great, but I have my doubts. Then again, they really should have the new accessories in a pack on its own, like they used to do with power functions.
There you go.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I would say that maybe the Bluetooth's going to be a little cheaper or the same price because you're down less parts.
Well, I'm also curious, how many trains can you run on the new Bluetooth motor?
I think I've seen where it's like the old ones where you can run 4 different frequencies, maybe.
Cool.
It's the oh, do I have the comm here? Does everybody hear me okay?
What?
Does everybody hear me okay?
What?
You're good. You'll flip Charlie out. Hey, who said chicken butt? Is there a Mr. H somewhere?
They did this because of I think the boost.
Yeah.
And it corresponds to boost. I think one of the polar sets now runs off of this. Also app-based with the Batmobile.
That's the one I'm thinking about.
And that corresponds to the future of their stuff. But no, I've got it sort of halfway here. New remote.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that. I'd use the app.
Yeah. Well, for the app for the Batmobile, I think this is key for the train because it's basically, plus minus, plus minus. But then you could also, I think, because it's also something. Hold on. Do we need instructions here, or am I crowding the feed?
Butt Chop had it out a few nights ago and was messing with it, and he was hitting the button to, I guess, sync it up to the battery pack, and there was I want to say 4 different colors. There was red, green, I want to say orange. I can't remember what the other one was. But I think the new power functions has got lots of possibilities.
Well, they took it off of the boost, and then the Batmobile, and then I saw it on Brick Brothers. It was they paired it with one of the Arctic sets.
Because you could
actually power an Arctic set with that.
Yeah, that Arctic Scout truck thing.
That's the one, and it's all based off that the boost. Am I saying that right?
Boost.
The little extra robot thingy that you could make it a cat.
Vernon. Or Vern. He has a name. Oh, shoot. Where is he?
He's somewhere.
What was the question on the train?
How many can you link to one controller?
I could see it like any other passenger train, as long as you had the cars. But then this looks like one of the Chima color. That looks like a Chima color to me, which is not really it's not really yellow, and it's not really orange. So
Colonel mustard in the dining room.
I've already looked. Those pieces are
Mustard in the dining room. Yes.
Yeah.
those pieces are
Colonel
inexpensive.
Mustard's in the dining room. Okay.
Maniac for Brick says Boost, the Johnny 5 knockoff.
95. It's alive. Yep.
Got MJ Bricks Bear.
Yellow orange is French color too.
I'll say
On batteries.
with that being on Bluetooth, could you run 2 motors on the same train at the same time without having to go in like Dunkster Bricks did and change the insides of one of the motors?
So you would have one train with 2 motors.
Well, you could run it like 9-boat style. Have one pulling, one pushing. If you sync them both to the same frequency without having the hour receiver, in theory, when you turn one on, they both would come on, right?
Well, this is different than the old, so that you could actually run 2 motors off of the same battery pack, or even 4 motors off of 2 battery packs. Or, are you with me? I don't know.
Yeah, but what Dunkster did, he took like the blue cargo train,
Mm-hmm.
put 2 motors on it, but they was in the same engine. You have motor going the right way. If you tried to put the second motor where the controls would be going the same way, you can't run the wire up through the frame, up through the train plate. So he take the motor apart and turn it around so he would the motor in backwards, but when he turned it on, it was still running frontwards. See what I'm saying? If it's Bluetooth and they're both synced to orange, and you're on the orange controller, if you turn it on to go, it would pick up both motors, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Idealistically, yes.
And not have to worry about if you're at the front of the train, the hour receiver just picking up the front motor and not the back motor. We got BFAB in the chat. So it's, like I said, the new power function's got some potential.
Well, now I'll have to open the cargo train and test the concept. How much time do we have?
Right now, sir.
You better
start building.
You better get to building, sir.
Are you not done yet?
Oh. Well, I'd hate to cross the streams here. I tell you what, and then I've got to find batteries. So we'll still be here. Let me find that cargo train and see what we can come up with. Proof of concept.
Yeah, that's just the idea that I've had with it.
But what I could see, well, the reason I got this, well, not I got this for the train, of course, but I was trying to get this to pair with the Batmobile, and I thought if this would then control the Batmobile if it was the same aptness of it, but it's not. This is like power up, power up, power up, stop, power down. But apparently, of course, new to me is that whether this would control more than one motor. So I guess in short would be if you had, like say a passenger train, Horizon Express, you could have this because in this case, this is the power. Oh, breaking it apart here. This is the new. This is the new train component, the power component, and so, which is wait, let me get the camera right. Which is not what we're used to. But it's also, but to the Batmobile, to the Boost. Am I saying that name right? It's the little robot thing.
Yeah.
It's called Batmobile, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, let me. It's right.
What's in the mug, Julian?
Oh, Sunkist and vodka.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's this much vodka and this much Sunkist.
It's about right. Maybe a little too much Sunkist.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Charlie, is there where you plug the train motor into the battery box? Is it labeled on the top? Like how the old?
Yes, it's labeled A and B.
Sure is. There it is, folks.
Man, look at those connectors right there on that camera.
Yeah.
And then A and B on the controller as well.
So
Okay.
why would we need the 1x2 orange tile or hoosh?
Because if you can run two trains, it's like I run two trains around my loop with the old one.
One would be A and one would be
if you've ever noticed, I got two Technic pins and two connector arms sticking out of my controller. One's got a white one, one's got a blue one. That told me the white one controls the passenger train, the blue one controlled my cargo train. Like you got on the old style, you got frequency 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'm just asking you silly questions.
It's a train stream. I don't mind answering them.
Silly questions.
No, this is giving us a lot of good contact for future episodes.
There you go.
This is
Writing a bunch of them down. So.
Well, good deal. Hey, Brick Nerd 101, what it do, Pimperoo?
So, and if that's anything like the old system, as long if you're on, say, frequency green, you can run train A and train B as long as the motors are plugged in the right spot. Or if you're going to run two motors on the same train, you plug them both in plug A.
right. So idealistically, you could probably run multiple trains on A and B.
Apparently, my vodka's kicked in a little early. It's Nerd Brick 101. My bad. My bad. My bad.
for me. It was that with the old IR system, say running a Ferris wheel or running something else that had that speed controller built into the IR, the infrared. that you could then control the speed of the Ferris wheel. Otherwise, if you plug the Ferris wheel straight into a battery box, the thing is, everybody's flying off the gondolas. So the idea with this is that both app-based thumb control, this speed up, speed down, holding for I got a little wordy there. Sorry.
It's something that when we all get them, we're definitely going to have to play around with them, because as we're sitting here talking about it, I'm thinking, me and Charlie's going to be at a show in January.
And yes, I apologize. I can't make Philly this year, and I can divulge on that. Is there a post show on this?
There's post show.
There's always a post show.
Okay, I'll bring it up in post show on why I can't make Philly this year. But either way, I'll find the cargo train and bring that one out and see if we can, and some batteries.
But more than likely, where this show is going to be, me and Charlie's, we're going to be set up pretty close together. And I've heard people say that the new system's got better range than the IR receiver. So if our displays are, 10, 15 feet apart, is Charlie going to be able to sit over there and hijack my trains and I sit here and hijack Charlie's?
That'd be cool if
that would be fun.
Well, what if more people have IR, the Bluetooth trains, and then all y'all are just hitting them? Just pew, 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 pew.
Everybody's trains are going.
What if I show up with an app? Can I take over your train?
All right, wait for Charlie to come back, because let's see if he can actually connect the battery box to the phone and see if the battery box has its own little code.
I bet they do.
I might have just.
I bet each box has its own code.
I might have just exposed the death of the new power function.
Hoosier, let's go around this corner real nice.
If that's the case, I need to go around and grab me a couple of remote controls. We'll see some crashes. Yeah. This week on Lego Crashes.
Really good at home, bad at shows.
When you're playing with yourself.
Well, I will have stuff underneath my table to throw if Charlie starts hijacking my trains.
See, that's the other with this new power functions. It's kind of frustrating because if you have adapted a lot of your older, your older trains to, the regular power functions, it's like going from VHS to DVD. It's like, why would I buy a DVD copy of this movie I have on VHS? And then you wait so many years and then you end up getting it anyways. But
yeah,
VHS player doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Where do you use the tape?
You can't buy a VHS anymore. Or a
why is your Lego on fire?
You can still buy a player. It's the DVD VHS combo player now.
Oh, Chad did do some work. I see tabletops.
Yeah, top of his head.
What? He has a table?
Hey,
look,
Chad. Hey, Chad, bring down your camera just this much.
No.
Just for old time's sake.
I like being Kilroy.
Yeah, I hear you.
just for old time's sake.
The oldest reference of the night. Good job, old fart.
Can we see the chair limbo just one more time?
Everybody
I got nothing to limbo underneath. That chair broke.
Go figure. Did you fat it? No.
Yeah, you're right. It dumped my ass on the ground and I was stuck there.
Life alert. Help, I've fallen and I can't get it up.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, right. Again, another old reference.
I have fallen and I cannot reach my Lego.
That's a problem, sir. That is a problem.
It is.
Somebody will be there to relieve you of your Lego.
That's why tables are changed.
Yeah, that's why. Is that why the tables have turned?
Yes, they have. Too many soap operas.
There you go. We were talking about trains.
Yes.
Talking about everything, man.
Choo choo.
We need a train whistle.
All right, we'll get a train whistle for episode 2.
There you go.
You gotta come up with a cool logo.
For episode 2, I'm gonna have to go to Charlie's house and build his trains for him.
Hey, I know.
Blackened.
There was JT. JT asked about these.
Oh yeah, the red one.
Train for
TF, but close.
for
Yeah,
the
JT.
Is that what he gets? They're going to learn the names of the folks.
well, he was it Chad? It was one of the Chads.
It was one of the
TF.
chats.
It was the bald Chad.
Yeah, it was.
It was well here. Then I'm gonna drop the chat. There you go. I'm gonna hang one. Whoa! Oh,
That piece is out of the Metroliner, right?
That's what she said.
I've got a couple of these. I think in the dark blue.
I got one of those in green. Suck it.
All right, how many trains is that piece in?
It's not post show,
Yeah.
so I won't.
Well, you see, now since we are at the 1 hour mark, this was another topic of killing it after an hour.
Yeah.
Because
And it's a school night.
it's like, all right, do we go for an hour or hour and a half, depending on, the continuation of train talk.
It seems that this is going strong,
Mhm.
but do we want to keep them wanting more? Do we want to go on to having the same, like, in depth next week, or what?
Next
see,
week
next
on
week-
trains, planes, and automobiles.
Yeah. Let's see, next week, Charlie will have the train built where we can actually see it in action.
Good Lord, Charlie.
That is the mission for next week.
And
That is a vote of confidence.
if he don't have it done by our Friday meetup at Madhouse Bricks, I'm going to his house and getting it. It'll be done.
Thank you. Okay.
You're going to have Erica build it because you're slow too?
Shut up, Julian.
Hey, listen, I've been told that I'm the slowest, so whatever. Bubba, you're never late. You can just go watch it back.
He might have it built, but he won't have the batteries.
Yeah, I'm bad with batteries.
Box. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Haley, I say leave it up to your discretion.
It's her show. She's going
Hour and a half, depending on what's going on. If we're building trains or running trains in our cities, then you go a little longer, maybe.
Because I know this is kind of the testing. This is the test stream of Fun with Trains. So it's like, okay, let's, because I think at the point when we start talking about, because next week I want to actually, pick a train topic or pick a train, one of the versions of the Lego train, and we sit there and talk about it or do this. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Like one episode we'll talk about the Emerald Knight.
So no pressure for
rub
me
it in.
getting this out today. This is more.
Next week.
You got a week.
Okay,
We
good.
got a week,
Because
Charlie.
okay, good. And I could do some bench testing myself and give you that, because this is what Hoosier made me drop earlier today.
Nice.
Now,
Oh, now you gotta build it.
He can't build it. I stole too many parts
It's
out
not all
of it.
there.
I have a comment about this one. This is, you guys are saying that the new orange one looks like the old high-speed passenger train. Well, that to me is like just a replica. The 2 white trains, you know what I'm saying?
If you
That's
go
before
back and
those
look at
trains.
the history of the passenger train,
Yeah.
yeah, even back in the older editions, they all have the same look.
Yeah.
Except for when you get into the custom nose pieces.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, can I mention something? Can I ask a question? It is going to be sort of train related because it's a big set. The trains are big sets. Anybody see this teal brick separator coming?
Teal brick separator.
I heard it here first. Huh?
I thought it was just a weird picture, like, sometimes green, different shades of green show up weird, but yeah, then I saw that on that. I thought it was a custom brick separator.
I think it's real. Don't quote me. That's why I'm asking everybody.
That wasn't a question for Forever Sorting, was it?
No. Was it? I don't know. I don't read the questions. I don't read the comments anymore. Except for your tint comments.
Oh, speaking of Forever Sorting, Sir Julian.
Sir Julian. Yeah.
What time does Forever Sorting drop in the morning?
It would have dropped at 7:18 this morning.
Oh, you dropped it this morning?
Yeah. We moved to Sundays because I figure everybody would rather sit there and watch Kevin while they drink their morning coffee on their day off instead of having to try and fit it in while they're at work.
So, be sure to check that out on Rick Smith's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Already watched it.
We'll watch it again.
Thank you.
I can't handle Julian twice in a row.
That's why you're here now, jerk face. It's the vodka. It's not me. It's the vodka.
Yeah. Okay.
Haley, I'm sorry, but
Love you too.
Is ready to pull out.
Lower.
So, Haley, if people in the chat got questions they want answered or want us to talk about certain trains, do they contact you on Instagram or comment in the comment section?
Well, yeah, either one. I'll probably see. Instagram's probably the best way to contact me, but if people who are watching this show later who don't have Instagram, leave a comment below and tell us what train you want to see, because we do have some people in the community I'm hoping to have on next week that might have that train in their collection.
Hey, what is that Instagram, Haley?
Which train?
What is the Instagram?
I've never heard of the witch train. What is that?
Which train? The new train? Or are you talking about the new one? The new one that Charlie's working on?
Oh, no. No, we have some more people in the community who have older trains.
Oh.
Bubba said Emerald Knight.
Well, the comment I wanted to make with the comment I would say, well, Jesus Christ. Okay,
so here you go, folks.
There you
go. Haley
the
Briggs,
comment I'd
Haley
say
Briggs.
with like Emerald Knight, with the powering of the Emerald Knight requires like one of the old PF function motors. So I have not seen that new power function motor would fit this. So if the Emerald Knight, where'd the book go? Which uses the small motor would not be Bluetooth enabled. So then you're back to an RF or the old school with the dial. Unless you put that motor into maybe the tender or something like that to where it would be either a push or a pull, like Hoosier said. And that's what I would say with that is that you could do a push or a pull or a push, pull.
We got Ozzy Bricks in the chat.
We're getting crickets. I'm sorry.
What's up, Ozzy?
Hey, Ozzy Bricks.
I got too conflicted.
No, you're good. Just trying to.
All right, so
You're all good.
Spice it up.
a few minutes ago, Bubba said Emerald Knight in the chat. So if we talk about Emerald Knight next week, I think Bubba needs to be on the panel.
I think so too.
No pressure. If you can get there, I took it out. If you can get there, that'd be cool.
No, Nerd Brick, I'm not getting baked.
How do I?
Why are you scared?
No, don't. I'm not bored, nerd. I'm just thinking, and then I zoned out when Charlie was talking. Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah.
I was well. I understood what you were talking about because how the Emerald Knight set up, but we'll save.
Hey, Bubba said, "Book it, Dano."
Oh, I like it.
Well, now
I will let you all know ahead of time. I am not power functioning my Emerald Knight. Because if that thing crashes off the table, y'all will watch me die. just letting you know.
So that's episode 3 will be the Emerald Knight, because that gives Charlie a week to play with this one, and an extra week to take the power functions out of that one and to put it into his Emerald Knight.
There you go.
Bubba
Charlie,
says,
you got
"Who's
some
sending me an
homework
Emerald
this
Knight?"
I have the engine, and I have the power function. But that's what I was looking at, is that the hoofda. Where's
Bubba
Butt
wants to know.
Chop? Where's Butt Chop?
I know.
Bubba wants to know who's sending him the Emerald
He's a
Knight.
train guy too.
Dang, I thought Bubba picked up an Emerald Knight at Philly.
No, Bird Jam's got them all.
Nah, I got one.
Oh, here it is.
He also grabbed some 9-volt trains. I went back, I turned around, told him hold on 2 seconds, walked off, came back. He back jammed, bought all the trains I was going to buy.
Jamie good for that. Jamie will buy everything.
Oh yeah.
Let it sit there for half a second. Jamie gonna pick it up and be like, "I'll take this too." Yeah, that's nice. Those are my best brick jams I could do. Sorry.
Well, here's the situation I have with the new stuff.
Oh yeah.
Is that the Emerald Knight runs off an M motor, and the M motor runs off of the IR receiver. Hopefully everybody can catch all that for today.
Yep.
But then I have not heard tale of an M motor that runs through that connector there.
Yeah, I don't think they.
So that's not there yet, unless, of course, in an Emerald Knight, I don't have the full. I've got the front, but not this. But now you may be able to put this.
That was my
in
question.
the tender.
The coal tender?
Yeah, if you put that in the coal tender, then you would be okay. But then there could be some. Or you know what? Now that I look at it, there could be something on the front. There could be something to do with the front end of this.
No, Haley, who was that? You and Reed was talking about them Friday night. The SD bricks, is that what it is?
Yes.
Now, do they make their own motors, or do you hook the actual Lego motor up to their stuff?
Let's look them up. I haven't. I know I bought two of their kits for Wally.
Wally.
I have not looked at any of their stuff, recent stuff.
Bubba says, appreciate you guys. Tackling trains and power functions can be a very complicated skill to master. Nice to have a group to discuss with.
All right, make sure you type in Lego behind SD Bricks when Googling. It went to a wedding service planner.
Oh well,
That was,
it could have gone a whole lot more sideways.
yeah. Yeah.
Make sure you call. You get your 2% founder's fee.
Nope, I don't think that's it either. Oh crap!
Because that goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of the show. If somebody would make an adapter plug,
I would think that,
because then you can run all motors. If you wanted to run your Ferris wheel, your carousel, your roller coaster, whatever you got the M motor plugged into, if there's an adapter wire where you can make it universal.
I heard it was in the works because, again, it was Boost, and that's their future. They start with the Boost, the Batmobile, and then app-based, because then they're saving it on the controllers.
But Bubba said it was a good thing you wasn't screen sharing, Haley.
Yeah. Actually, I can't find their website. It just keeps showing the wedding place. That doesn't help. All right, let's look up 4D bricks, because we were talking about that one. Dad was talking about that one.
And it was even Duplo was going to be actually did. I actually have a kit here of oh yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, I can't find
Duplo is running Bluetooth now.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna save Duplo trains for an episode. That's gonna be one.
Oh, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother show, man. But yes, no.
That's a whole nother show.
Jackson will not let me borrow his Duplo trains.
Well, ask him to come on the show with us.
Give them back.
Ask him to come on the show with you for one episode and talk about his trains. Show us his trains.
We'd have to make that an early one because he goes to bed with the chickens.
What?
Because the new Duplo train has a bunch of, like, when I like all the little sound breaks when it goes over. And
yes. It wasn't for me. But it's for the kids.
You can take it for you. It's all good.
It's for the kids. That's my excuse.
It's all right, Charlie. We all have the same problem.
Do we need to tell you about the Duplo well incident of 2016?
I still got one running around. I got mine from D.
Okay.
When Toys R Us was around, there was nothing like walking up to the service desk and feeling the minifig packs and the people behind the desk just looking at you like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like to wear my badge, uniform badge, when I go feeling for CMS. They don't bother you when you got a badge. So I guess they'll go right ahead. Thank you. Can I help you?
Hands off the minifigures.
Well, my story is that I would walk into mine up here on right off of Oxmoor, and I say, "Hey, man, I'm looking for the Batman with the fairy. You know, I need the fairy Batman and something something something." And the guy would come back to me like 15 minutes later, and he said, "Oh, here you go."
Oh.
And he would hand them to me. Check out, no problems. Get home, there they were, and he knew it. I mean, he was the guy.
Wow.
And then right before they closed, I was like, "Oh, what's happening? What's happening?" It's so sad. They said, "Oh yeah, we've been here like 8-10 years. We get nothing, no severance. We were the people." But anyway, oh sorry. This is a bright show. Crickets? Who's got the crickets?
I do. I
Is
got
that Hoosier?
No,
Hoosier's
not
got crickets.
at this house.
we have about 100 noisy crickets in the other room right now.
Oh,
Well, we opened this today. It was this it was the premium with this, and we get the
Cardboard and base plate.
minifig guy.
Cardboard frame.
Yeah, it's a cardboard with the cardboard with a.
Base plate.
Oh, I guess that's a dark gray.
Dark bluish gray, 32 by 32 by.
But see, I've still got this one I'm trying to fill up. But now I'm just so disappointed I don't want to even open it.
hey,
But
Charlie.
this is a train show. Sorry.
Charlie, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Sunday night, won't you come to my house?
Ooh.
Bring both your new train motors, a battery box, your battery boxes, and a controller, and we'll test out the theory on running them both at the same time, how many cars it can pull.
Don't forget the batteries.
Yeah, I was gonna just say, man, are you buying the batteries?
I'll
Who's buying the beer?
Well, you got to buy your own beer, but I'll buy the battery.
All right, but this is
What's it take? Double A or
not my
triple A?
show. It's Haley's show. It's Haley's show.
All right.
Because if you don't object to it, man, I'll throw them in both the blue cargo trains. Put one at the front of the line and one at the end of the line.
And line them up and crash them.
And we'll test them out on running two motors on one train.
And then also see if we have if there's any new development on the adapters for the new functions to the old functions to run, say, an Emerald Knight geared with an M motor.
Yeah, because they can't be just stopping the new power functions with the trains. I would be thinking, because Technic has a lot, especially those large XL motors and all the other stuff that Technic does. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of the new power up functions next year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it feasible for them to continue to sell two different kinds of power functions. So they're either going to do away with the battery box and the hour receiver for the old one, and hopefully make an adapter to hook the M motors up to.
I don't know.
It's wishful thinking anyway.
The adapter is very wishful thinking because especially with the older ones, but then it's like VHS and DVDs. You're gonna buy everything. You're eventually gonna buy all the DVDs. So
yeah, Chad, you're an old school kind of train guy. What's your thoughts on all of it, buddy?
I agree with Haley. I think they're going to run this old style till they get tired of it, and then we're going to force you to buy the new stuff. They'll keep it around for a while till they at least run out of stock. I bet, and they probably got a lot of stock.
Those IR sensors, they go out of they're always back to order. Every time I go on to get more for the trains, I'm waiting. I'm waiting a couple of weeks for 4 of them to show up.
That changed my opinion then. I guess they're still making it then.
They're still making them. Just that I don't know why, but because most at the Lego store, you can buy the battery box, the train motor, and very, very often the IR sitting. They're actually behind the register, already in their little individual bags. So if you buy a train, you can easily buy the stuff there and not have to place a separate order.
Yeah.
I mean,
sounds like the only reason they're holding on to it is because of the machinery. It probably costs a lot more to change over the machinery, and they've still got life left on the IR machinery.
I guess it's with anything new, they put it out there, and they're going to let it stay out there for a while until get all the feedback that they need.
Yeah.
And for all we know, this new power-up function could be a one-and-done thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could possibly just utterly fail. Like
what was that one series? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that one series that it was like a set, but you had to have a smart device, and you had to connect. They had so much trouble connecting it and playing the game that it just utterly failed.
Fusion, Life of George, both of those.
So
yeah,
I don't know.
And it's not like they come out with a new train every 6 months.
Yeah.
Is my mic on?
What?
Is my mic on?
What?
What?
Oh, y'all gonna flip him out.
I'll take that as a yes. All the information that I had, I think there was a forum and some thread from some conversation from 2 different people about the power functions or the new power function, locomotive, Batmobile. What's the other one? The other robot.
The dragon in the sky.
The booster, right. That they were all going to sort of intertie that together, and then that would be the future, because then that also ties into Mindstorms, everything else. That connector will actually carry.
I see the forum you were talking about.
There was a forum that I saw, I think, that came up somewhere about the whole system.
Yeah, I found it. Interesting. All right, I'm going to save that for later.
Well, as much as I hate to do this, I need to run. I have to set up 2 buildings for Election Day Tuesday, so.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Haley, I appreciate you having me.
Yeah,
Can't wait to do it again. And Charlie, I'll get with you this week about figuring something out for the weekend.
Bye, Hoosier.
Oh wait, where'd I go? Oh, there we are. My back. Oh wait. There you go. Yes, Hoosier. Sorry, I was on my smoking deck.
But yeah, I see you all on the next one. Julian, Chad.
See you, Hoosier.
Night, Hoosier.
Yeah, Hoosier.
Hoosier, very good. I'll run those tests for you.
Y'all have a good one.
And I'll find more gray trucks.
All right. So on that note, it is 9:30. We have gone for an hour and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and kill it so we can save some of these really awesome train conversations for next week. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Train night. Thank you, everyone who popped up on the panel and came in to say hi. Thank you for everyone in the chat. Yeah, we're gonna try. We'll do episode 2 next week, and let's see if we can get some more train people and have some good topics. All right, and of course, last but not least, go check out the guy down here with the pink bucket. Where is he? That guy. Go check out his channels.
Oh, thank you.
And of course, what is your new one? What is it called? Come on now.
Who, me? Forever Sorting. With Kevin A. Hinkle. That's our new show.
You'll never guess what that show is about by the title.
Never.
It's about sorting.
Okay. That, and then
it's a bromance.
Are you still doing bourbon and bricks?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, next episode should come out tomorrow.
Awesome. All right. So everyone check that one out too.
Alcohol's good.
Bourbon and bricks. I need that link.
All right.
Oh, I thought you said I need that drink.
Everyone says bye.
Bye.
Bye.